Hey guys, Justice the Musician here, and I'm just making this video as a quick apology video for the audio and video synchronization in this interview. Now, I got to interview some really cool friends of mine called New Challenger, formerly known as New Challenger Approaches, and sadly, during the interview, we tried to sync up the mic and the video, and it synced up at first. You'll notice that it's like right on the dot, everything's going super well, and then all of a sudden, I can't figure out where, but little by little, it'll start getting slowly off until it's just completely off by like 5 minutes or something like that. And so, what I'm gonna do is basically upload the video and the audio, and I know it's going to hinder some of the experience of this interview, but I hope that you watch it all the way through because these guys are really good, really amazing. Again, I'm sorry for the audio visual mix-up. And I'll talk to you guys later. Rock on. Okay, so while I was just editing the video, I noticed the issue, and I finally figured it out because it was just the audio and camera that's going on between this right now. And it turns out I think it's the camera. So what's happening is as I talk and as over a period of time, the camera and the audio don't sync up. And so when we were recording, the audio was actually fine. The audio was keeping track. The camera, however, might have frozen or paused at a few moments, and then the audio starts to get a little bit ahead of the video. And so the video is now drawn out. And so when the audio finishes, when it's supposed to, the video is actually longer. And I think it might have something to do with either the way it's processed or just the camera itself. Now, I realized this, so I just felt like you needed to know. Figured out the issue. Can't do anything about it. Anyways, rock on. I hope you enjoy the video. Hey guys, welcome to Crazy Cats YouTube, and I'm here with New Challenger from San Diego, California. I know you guys as the New Challenger Approaches though. What the fuck happened there?
Yeah, our name used to be New Challenger Approaches. We loved it. It's cool. Still think it's cool, but I just felt kind of long. A lot of times telling people that they would get lost by the time we got to Approaches. But New Challenger, huh?
New Challenger, huh?
It's cool because some people either got it or they didn't. So if they got it, it was awesome and like they were super stoked. And if they didn't, it was kind of like, oh. But I just figured, we
just not
shortened it
enough
up.
gamers out there.
Well, everyone calls us New Challenger anyways. Like, hey, how's New Challenger doing? When's your New Challenger's next show?
No worries.
We're just ready to figure to be an opportunity to kind of rebrand ourselves and just keep going, you know.
Alright, cool. Oh, I forgot. I'm really bad at this. Obviously, this is my first time ever doing anything like this.
Okay.
But go ahead and introduce you guys' selves.
I guess I'll go first. My name's Napoleon. I play guitar in the band.
I'm John, I do vocals.
Pablo, I play drums.
Eric, play bass.
And we got a little sponsoring from Starbucks. Not really. Not sponsored. Hashtag not sponsored. But as Starbucks, if you want to sponsor us, I mean, totally down.
Yeah, do it.
And
That'd be cool.
this is Jared.
I'm kind of the co-host. I'm just here to laugh at all Justice's jokes. You know?
To make them sound more funny than they actually are. That way I'm not alone when I go ha ha ha.
Practicing my knee slap all day, you know.
Nice.
So how'd you guys form and start?
Through church. I don't know if that's metal or not. You know?
No, me and him were like best friends. We met through church, and we started like jamming together in my garage. And then my brother was like, "Oh, you guys are a band. You guys should play band."
Yeah, we didn't even have songs. They had song ideas, and John would come over and be like, "Hey, learn this." And I'd learn it, and then he would tell the bassist that, "Here, it's this riff." But we never actually played together until the day of that Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
Oh
Those
wow.
So when we actually played, that was actually our first
There's
time playing.
videos of it too. It's pretty bad.
I'm gonna have to check those out. Actually.
Or for me,
2 years in a row.
yeah, especially being from a town like Yuma, getting to that point where you're like, whoa, we get to play Warped Tour.
Yeah, everything was pretty incremental. Like I think there was at one point we played a show with like 200 kids in Yuma, like under a Ramada at a skate park, and it was kind of like, whoa, this is kind of cool. Like, there's a lot of kids out here. At least to us, 200 kids is a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And I think at that point we thought, let's try to do this for real, and so we all went to San Diego. But then, you know, from there, we play like the spot. I guess the spot to be there is Soma, San Diego.
Yeah.
All the locals, that's the goal to play there or whatever.
To this point, you know. Like I would, when I was 14 or whatever, I never thought, oh yeah, one day I'm gonna be like in Oklahoma with these guys, you know. Like it's pretty cool.
So so I got a question for like 14-year-old all of you. What would you say to them, or what do you think their reaction would be to you now? Like being a musician and stuff like that, doing what I assume you guys all love and stuff like that.
That's good. Hit him with the time traveling question.
Yeah. Where else am I gonna go from there?
For me, probably just do it sooner, or like, you know, when you're a kid, you think about stuff, and you think about like, oh, I want to be whatever, you know, a fireman or an astronaut or a guitarist or music. I want to be in a band, you know. But then at some point, I guess society or my parents or whatever tell you, you need to go to school and you need to get a good job and blah blah blah, you know. And so I did that and went to school, went to college, and then, you know, figured I got some job at a bank and would climb up the ranks or whatever. And at some point I realized this isn't what I want. Why am I doing this, you know? And I could have been starting what I really wanted like years ago.
So just do it sooner.
I don't know, just do what you want. Like make your own path, and don't do what I guess the world tells you need to do.
Yeah. But okay, I want to know the craziest moment you guys ever had. Like, as a band, I don't know if you even have any crazy moments, being like churchgoers and stuff like that. You guys keep it pretty civil, PG, whatever. But if you had a crazy moment, like one story collectively that you all wanted to share that you wouldn't really share with anyone else, what would that story be? Like just,
Oh man.
Seeing a guy almost die like a couple of days ago.
wait, what?
Oh yeah, we just saw someone get hit by a motorcycle. I mean, that's not rock and roll crazy, but it's crazy to us.
Unless you were the person driving the motorcycle.
Yeah, right. Or you were the person driving the tube a lot recently, and stuff like that. And so, obviously, I'm a fan.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, but I got nothing else to say unless you want to give any shout outs or say anything to the camera or the people at home. Go. If you're gonna follow Napoleon's advice, don't go to work, don't go to school, fuck everything, fuck everybody. Go and do your dreams. You know, go rob that store next door.
Yeah, just thank you everybody. Thanks for sticking around and being with us. We
Yeah.
appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Ma.
Thanks, Starbucks.
Seriously, that's sponsored though. We need that money to like keep the lights on.
Yeah.
But you can follow us at Crazy Cat. You can follow these guys at New Challenger on Facebook, YouTube. They're practically everywhere. Check them out on Spotify or iTunes. Bandcamp.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Just literally just Google them. They're fucking amazing. And we'll catch you guys next time. Also, subscribe, like, all that blah 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 blah. I'm too lazy to go and turn that off.